A couple years ago, I was probably at like 135, 140. I would kind of fluctuate, and I still wanted to lose like 10 pounds. I still didn't feel, great about myself, and it was so hard to lose weight. I didn't really know, I just pretty much ate what I wanted because I thought I was working out, so I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. I ate, just normally like how anybody would normally eat, eating like breads and pastas and things like that. But my friend, she had actually lost like 20 or 30 pounds following the Atkins diet. So that I set my mind to it, and I was going to lose these 10 pounds. So in the first week of following the Atkins diet, you're on a phase called induction, and you pretty much cut out all sugars and all carbohydrates. So no bread, pasta, rice, sugar, any of those like white foods. And I lost probably like 5 pounds that first week. I know it was like water weight, but when you go on induction, what it does to your body is it burns all of the sugar stores that you have in your body, and then you start burning fat. So the point of doing that is to kind of retrain your body to burn the fat instead of burning the sugar, using your fat as energy instead of using the sugar as energy. And then you can add like the carbohydrates back in, like good carbs like vegetables and things like that, and kind of keep your body burning fat. So I was like super impressed by that, and so I continued to eat that way, continued following that sort of plan. And then when I got to where I wanted to be, which was like 125, I started eating bad again. I thought that I could, because once you get down to your goal weight, it's really easy to get back into old habits because you think you don't have to work as hard anymore. So I probably gained about 5 of those pounds back. And then, so I know, from my body what kind of foods make me gain weight. And so, when I needed to lose the weight, I would cut down on those foods again. Well, about a couple years ago, I started working out more, and about a year ago is when I started changing things completely. I started doing different workouts, which I'm going to get into that in another video. But in this last year, I started eating clean, so not eating foods with lots of MSG or preservatives and things like that. So when I started doing that, I noticed a big difference. I lost, like 5 pounds right away, and now I'm at the weight where I want to be. I notice when I do eat foods that have like MSG and preservatives and weird chemicals in them, like I can feel it in my body. Like my body starts to retain water. If I go eat at a restaurant, I'll literally gain a couple pounds, and it won't come off for a couple of days just because my body's like holding on to this like just crap. So I try to stay away from chemicals. I try to eat very clean, eat lots of vegetables. I eat a lot of protein, which is like grilled chicken breast. I make sure to get the all natural chicken that doesn't have like the hormones and stuff in it. And then I try to eat a lot of protein, so I eat tons of Greek yogurt. I'm always eating Greek yogurt, and I try to eat protein with every meal. So now that my body's trained to burn fat instead of burning sugar, I just want to kind of maintain that. Okay, so I'm just going to give you an idea of what I eat for a day, and these are the foods that I eat all the time. I kind of have like a group of foods that I know that are safe and that I like and that I just eat all the time. So for breakfast every day, I'll have a shake, and the shake consists of unsweetened almond milk. I want to keep, with the least amount of sugar that I possibly can. So I get the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I think it's Blue Diamond is the brand, or something like that. I'll put it in the bar below. So I'll put like a cup of that. I'll put a cup of Greek yogurt, the Chobani plain Greek yogurt. So, we're still trying to cut down the sugar. And then I'll have 1 scoop of a mix between spirulina and wheatgrass. You can Google those. They have all sorts of health benefits. They curb your appetite. They give you tons of energy. So I put a scoop of that. I put some ice in, and then to add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of sweetness to kind of be able to eat it, I use about 1/4 of a cup of Chobani strawberry Greek yogurt. So I am adding a little bit of sugar, but I think a little bit's okay. So I'll blend that all together in my little bullet, and that's what I'll drink for breakfast. For a snack, I'll have something like celery with a little bit of chunky peanut butter, the all-natural peanut butter. I'll have some of that. And then like for lunch, I'll have a salad maybe with grilled chicken in it. And then for snack after that, I'll have like maybe a pepper, like a orange bell pepper or yellow one or red one. I like those. They're really good and flavorful. And then I'll just cut it up and keep it in a bag. And then for dinner, I'll have something like a grilled chicken breast. Usually in the evenings, I'm not very hungry, so I just kind of take a couple bites of something. But on Sundays, what I do is I'll get all of my food, I'll cut everything up so it's ready in like plastic bags. When you have stuff that's in your fridge that's ready to go, it's so much easier to choose that instead of, because if you have to cut it up, it kind of makes it inconvenient, so you're more inclined to grab something that's easier. So I always make sure that I have that all prepared and ready. So if I need a snack, something crunchy, I can grab celery or bell peppers or something like that that is going to be way more healthier. So that's what I do. I also like to eat cheese, like sharp cheddar cheese. I'll have like a couple slices of that. But basically those are like the foods I eat. I do like all kinds of vegetables. I like spinach. I like Brussels sprouts. I even like broccoli and cauliflower. So those type of foods are like unlimited. You can eat as much of those as you want because they're good carbohydrates and they have lots of vitamins and nutrients. So I pretty much eat any of that kind of stuff. And I always try to eat some type of protein with every meal. If I'm not having chicken, I'll take a couple bites of like the plain Greek yogurt just to know that I'm getting proteins in my diet. Eating protein with every meal really kind of helps to fill you up and keep your hunger at bay. It kind of keeps you less hungry and makes you, you know, feel satisfied. Also, like for salads and stuff, I use olive oil. I'm not afraid of fats. I use, you know, good healthy fats like olive oil. I eat nuts. I do put like butter on my vegetables. It has to taste a little bit good. I can't just eat it plain, and I'll add like salt and pepper. The spices that I use, I just try to get the spices that don't have MSG. You can look at the label and it will tell you if it has that in there. It's like monosodium glutamate or something like that. Just try to get the ones that are like all natural. Salt and pepper are really good. That's the kind of foods that I eat. Now that I eat this way, that I eat really clean and healthy, those are the type of foods that I crave. I don't really crave the other foods like the breads and the pastas and those type of foods. I don't ever crave those. So I hope this was helpful in some way. I know I was kind of all over the place, but basically it's about making a change in your life. You have to make a decision of, you know, to change. If you really want it bad enough, you can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please ask below, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.